The next thing I want to talk to you about is this tool, 2DIY3D. You can see I am in the DigiTech section on Purple Mash, and this is a tool that I've used to create a unit of work, which Sarah has access to. So if you're interested, Sarah will share the planners, etc. with you. It's a really powerful tool. It's kind of like a simplified version of Minecraft. So what we did, first of all, before we even opened up the 2DIY3D tool, we had a look at some sample games that have been made using the tool. So you can see in here there are showcase games for your students to play. So they chose 3 games that they wanted to play out of the 7 games that are here. And we talked about the theme, we talked about how difficult the game was, what the different features were in the game, why they liked it, what they think they would improve. And then we created a blank computer game review. So they wrote a review, they pretended they were like professional gamers, and they wrote a review on their favourite game, why they liked it, why they didn't like it. Then from there, they decided they became game designers. So they had to think about the game from the designer's point of view and from the player's point of view. And they created a multi-level game using 2DIY3D. So you can use this printable grid, which the kids can then use as like a bird's eye view planner to plan their own games. So we did it one level at a time, and we talked about how, like in games like Super Mario, when you do level 1, it's really easy. And then you move on to level 2 and it advances in difficulty. So they had that concept in mind whenever they were planning their game. I'll just show you the tool itself. I always choose I don't go with the simple game. We like all the features here. So this is for grade 3. So this is like an intro to game design before we moved on to our Minecraft unit of work. So you can see here is the game planner. I'll just move myself out of the way. All the tools that you need are here, and if you hover over it, tells you what each of the tools does. So drawing fire, water, walls, etc., etc. These are your rewards, and these are your enemies. So you basically use your plan that you've done on paper, you create your walls, and it's literally just, you can do this touch screen as well if you've got iPads. You create your walls, and then, you put in your rewards. So these are the things that the character has to collect. So you put your rewards in, put your enemies in where you think they should go, and everything is customizable. So you can see there's a little pencil there. If you click on that, you can choose whether you want your enemy to move, hunt the player, just move around at random, backwards and forwards, an action that will happen if you do bump into it, and a sound effect that they can add, and what happens if this enemy catches you, what happens in your game. So do you lose a life, do you go back to the start, whatever you like. And I forgot to say, you can change the pictures as well. So we planned a theme. So some kids did space theme, some kids did food theme, Halloween theme, all different things. So you can change the pictures to customize your game so that it's not the same as everyone else's. And that's the same with all of these. So you can change these blocks if you don't want them to be wooden. You can customize them. Anything that has a pencil can be customized. The ground, the ceiling, the sky. And then when they're ready to try out their level, they press the preview and it loads it up like a 3D world. I'll just press play and let you see. And you can just use the arrow keys on your computer or touch screen just to move around, and you're in the virtual world that you created. Come back out. Then you can add level 2, level 3. I think 3 levels is the most. Oh no, it must be 5. 5. You can create 5 levels. You can also create your title, give instructions, add your sound effects. Everything that you need for a game design is in this tool, and the kids absolutely love it. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a good DigiTech unit of work. It comes under the designing an interface for a user, and we did this over like a 10-week term, and the kids just couldn't get enough. And then because we'd done it term 1 of 2020, they spent the whole of remote learning making games and sending them to me for me to play. They were absolutely obsessed. So that's a really brilliant tool within Purple Mash that you can use to meet some of your DigiTech curriculum outcomes. I hope you enjoyed my little input today. If you've got any questions, you can email me directly, or you can ask Sarah and she'll forward them through to me. I'm sure Sarah can provide you with all of my contact details. Thanks so much. See you.